and I am bringing them in Italian at the moment, but I also would like to introduce it. Introduce this kind of format in the other languages that I speak, that are English and French. So for today's video, I will read you a book that I found, and that is actually for children, and it's The Little Mermaid. And yeah, so I hope you enjoy it, and I am already sorry for the mistakes that I will make because I'm not an English native speaker. So if I made a mistake, please be gentle with me. And if you like my videos, just give me a thumbs up and comment below on the comment section. And if you would like, subscribe. I think I will bring mostly Italian videos, but yeah, I'm willing to post something also in English and French, so if you want, just, stay with me and relax. Also, sorry for background noises. I have I have two cats that are actually playing in the other room. So, yeah, we will see what we get. Alright, here I am. I had to go and check what they were doing because there was a lot of noise on the background. So let's go back to our little book. So it's the story of the Little Mermaid, and this has been written for children that are a B2 English level. So probably it will not be the original version, but it will be like simplified and shortened a little bit. So yeah, so let's dive into it. In the middle of the ocean, where the water is deep and clear like crystal, the king of the sea lives in his castle. His name is Triton, or Triton, I don't really know. And his castle is enormous, with walls of coral and windows of clear amber. Everywhere, trees and plants of different colors dance in the water, while fish of every shape and size swim amongst the shells. With Triton live his 7 daughters. They are 7 young mermaids with long hair and magnificent fish tails instead of legs. On the day of their 18th birthday, the mermaids have permission to go to the surface of the ocean and see the human world. All the sisters wait impatiently for their turn, and each one returns to tell the other sisters about the amazing thing they see. The red sunset, the sky, the woods, the animals, the cities. Ariel is the most curious and also the youngest of the 7 sisters. She always dreams of the mysteries of the world and can't wait to see them with her own eyes. When the day finally arrives, she takes a big breath and swims towards the surface. When she reaches the surface, she sees a boat with music and next day, Eric leaves to marry the girl that his father says he must marry, and he asks Ariel if she would like to come with him on the journey. Her sisters come to the surface to tell her to return home, but Ariel refuses. The sisters decide to tell everything to Triton. The king of the sea gets again here with me. I will post in English or French once in a while. And if you enjoyed the video, as already said, give me a little thumbs up and comment below on the comment section, and also tell me if you would like me to make other kind of videos, because I was thinking about mostly videos of me reading in English, but I don't know. If you would like to see something else, just ask and I will see what I can do.